Want to see how real hackers break into systems and learn how it's actually done? This course starts with Linux and will cover just the basic commands you need to follow along. Then you will learn how to hack browsers using Weave, a tool that lets you hijack and control someone's browser. We'll also crack zip file passwords, hide data using Stegnography, and break into Wi-Fi networks. We will explore phishing attacks, test Windows and mobile devices, and even see how attackers track location. Finally, you will generate strong passwords using tools like Crunch. Everything step by step, no experience needed. It's hands-on, beginner-friendly, and focused on real techniques. See you in the course. In this video, I will show you how to set up the Kali machine and Metasploit 2 machine on VMware. So first search on Kali Linux download on Google and click on this Get Kali. Alright, and then click on virtual machine and then download it for VMware. Okay, click here. So it will start downloading this Kali machine for VMware. And on another tab, just search for Metasploit 2 download and click on this Metasploit. Okay, and you can download this Metasploit from here. So after downloading this Kali Linux and Metasploit, let's see how we can set up the Kali machine and Metasploit 2 on VMware. Then you have to extract these files, this Kali Linux file and the Metasploit Linux file. Okay, after extracting it, just open this VMware and then we will click on this open virtual machine. And then click on this folder. After that, just click on this. So then click on this play virtual machine. And then press N key. Okay. It will automatically start. And for Kali Linux, the default credential is Kali and Kali. Username is Kali and the password is also Kali. Alright. So we'll type the username and password. Okay. So this is how you can set up the Kali Linux on VMware. Now we'll see how you can set up the Metasploit 2 machine. Once again, click on open a virtual machine. Then select the file. So the file name is this is a folder and here is a file. Okay, and just click on play virtual machine. So starting up. So for this Metasploit 2 machine, the username and password are msfadmin. Just type msfadmin for username and msfadmin for the password. So this is how you can set up the Kali Linux and Metasploit 2 on VMware. That's all for this video.
Hey guys, today we are going to discover some amazing Linux commands. Don't worry if you're new to this, we make sure everything is super easy to understand. Let's get started. Just imagine your friend is a Linux and you want to communicate with Linux. So how can you do that, right? If you want to interact with Linux, you should know Linux commands. So to interacting with Linux, let's learn Linux commands. Alright, hope you are interested in learning Linux commands. But I want to tell you one thing, the commands you will be learning in this course are the most important commands, and after that you can start learning hacking. So make sure you don't skip this part. Alright. The first command we will learn is pwd. This stands for print working directory. This command tells you the current directory you are in. So type over here pwd. You will get the full path of your current directory. The next command that we have is apt update. This command is used to update the package list from the repository. Keeping your package list up to date is important for security and getting the latest software updates. Alright, so just hit enter. It will update the system. The next command that we have is apt upgrade. After updating the system, we need to upgrade it. Alright. So it is essential to upgrade the installed packages to the latest available version. So we can use apt upgrade for that. Here it will ask you, do you want to continue? So if you click on Y, so it will install all the packages. So I'm just clicking here Ctrl C because it's going to take a lot of time. Alright, depending on your internet speed. The next command we have is uname. Alright. This command provides various system information. When you type just uname, it will display operating system name. So here you can see we are using Linux operating system. That's why it's showing Linux, right? So if you want to know the kernel version, you can use uname -r. It will show you the kernel version. In my case, it is 6.1.0. Alright. And if you want to know the detailed information, detailed output, alright, then you can use uname -a. Alright. It will give you a detailed output with all available information about the system. Alright. So this concludes In today's session, we have covered pwd command for checking the current directory, apt update and apt upgrade command for managing software packages, and urim command for system information. These commands will serve as the building block for your Linux journey. In the next video, we'll explore more essential commands. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Welcome to the session on Linux commands for ethical hackers. In this video, we will cover essential commands that every ethical hacker should know. The first command we will cover is ls. It stands for list and is used to display files and directory in the current location. The next command we have is cd. The cd command is used to change directory. Adding ... after cd means moving up one directory level. Like if we want to list the files and folders, we'll use ls command, and if we want to go to advanced Google Docker directory, then we will use cd command. Alright, now we are inside advanced Google Docker. If we use the command pwd, it will show us where we are right now, right? So if we want to go to root directory, then how we can go there? So if you add ... after cd, then it means you are moving up one directory level. So if I check here my present working directory, then my present working directory is root. Alright, if you want to create a directory, then mkdir command creates a new directory with a specified name. Like if I want to create a directory with d1 name, then I will use mkdir d1. It will create one directory with name d1. Alright, so here I can see one directory named d1 is created. Alright, and if I want to delete this directory, then how can I delete this one? So rmpr command is used to remove an empty directory. Alright, so I have removed the empty directory from here. And the next command, how we can create empty file. For creating the empty file, we can use touch command. Touch command can create an empty file. Like if I want to create file.txt is already existing. This one is the file.txt. So let's create another file like file1.txt. So I've created one file1.txt here. Alright, so if you want to create the empty file with a specified name, we'll use the touch command for that. The next command we have is rm command. Rm command is used to remove or delete a file. If you want to remove or delete a file, you can use rm command. Like if I want to remove file1.txt, then I will use rm and file1.txt. It will remove file1.txt. Alright, so let's see the another command we have is cp command. So how we can use cp command? For that, let's create two files. So I'm creating two files. One is file1.txt. If you want to make another file, you can make it in this way also. That's file1.txt, file2.txt. It will make two files like file1.txt and file2.txt. Let's check the content inside these two files. If you want to see the content inside these files, you can use cat command for that. So here in file1.txt there was nothing in that, right? If we want to write any content inside that, then you can use leafpad, and here let's write hello world. Alright, so let's save it and just copy this file1.txt to file2.txt. So if we check the content of file2.txt, then it should also contain hello world. Yeah. The next command we have is mv command. Mv command is used to move or rename files. So if we use mv command, if we want, just check how many files and folders are there. If we want to rename file2.txt to file3.txt, then we can use mv command. It is used for moving file and renaming file. Alright, so hope you guys got what mv command can do. Alright, so this concludes our overview of essential Linux command for ethical hackers. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Guys, today we are diving into a topic that is essential for your online security: browser hijacking. In this video, we'll break down what browser hijacking is and even show you a practical demonstration. Browser hijacking refers to a type of cyber attack or malicious activity where a person web browser settings are changed without their consent or knowledge. Imagine opening your browser and finding your home page and search engine changed to something else. That's browser hijacking. Browser hijacking can happen through various means, including malicious software downloads, visiting compromised websites, clicking on malicious ads, or installing browser extension that later turn out to be malicious. In the next video, we'll see the practical on browser hijacking. Thanks for watching. Welcome to today's session where we'll see how we can crack zip file passwords using brute force attack. Please note that this session is just for educational purpose. Now, what is brute force attack? Imagine your door is locked and you have 50 keys. However, if you forget the right one, then how you can unlock the door? To unlock the door, you must try all the keys, and when you find the right one, the door will unlock. Trying every possible key to unlock a door, that's what a brute force attack does with passwords. It attempts every combination until it finds the right one. Alright. For today's attack, we are using this tool, and let's see how we can crack zip file password. So first you have to install this tool in Linux. After installing this tool, just change the directory to the specific location and run the provided Python script. Now execute this Python script. After executing the script, you will prompt to input the path or name of the zip file. So here the zip file name is log.zip and the password file is list.txt. Yeah, it's cracked the password. The password is login. So if you want to check that this is a password or not, then you can go to the directory and you can use this password login. And now for now I'm just clicking on Control C. So but it has extracted from that log.zip. So it has extracted picture.jpg from this log.zip. Alright. Thank you for watching this video. Now let's see how we can ethically hijack any browser. Of course, we'll perform this action on my host. Firstly, you should visit this GitHub page and install the Weave tool on your Linux system. Once again, I will demonstrate how to install it on your Linux system. Simply click on this icon and copy the command. Alright. After that, open your terminal and paste the command. Just write git clone and paste this URL. It was already existing, so it's showing me Weave already exists and it's not an empty directory. I will go to that directory, the Weave directory. Now I'm inside the Weave directory. Let's list the files and folder inside Weave directory. For that I will use ls command. Here I have to change one file, that is config.yml. So just I need to use leafpad and config.yml. In this file, firstly, the first thing you have to change your password. Just you can keep it anything. Alright. I just change this to 1123. Alright. So the next thing that you have to do is you have to install the ngrok. Alright. Just install the ngrok. I have already installed the ngrok. And if I go to my downloads, I can see here the ngrok is already installed. I just have to execute this. Alright. And I will use a CTP and 3000 port. Alright, and as it will start, I just have to copy this thing. Just copy it from here. After copy this URL, you have to paste it in this host, this public host, because if you are sending this URL to any person, that person should be able to open that, and once that person will open this URL, the person will be hacked. Okay, you can hack his browser. And after pasting it in this host, just keep this to true. Alright, and just save this file. After saving this file, just click on this cross button and once again just go to the same terminal and run the Weave tool. Once it will start, you have to click on the UI panel option here. This is my IP address and the port 3000 and just open this link. Here the username is Weave and the password that we know was 123. So just click on the login button. As you click on the login button, it will show you this page. And to begin with, you can point the browser towards the basic demo page here, or you want to use advanced version. So I will click on the advanced version. Here it's showing me this page, and here just remove this part, the IP and the port part, and just paste your ngrok link over here. This is my ngrok link. And just hit enter. Now this link I have to send to my target, and my target is a Windows device, alright, Windows operating systems. So as I will send to the Windows operating system, it will ask, do you want to visit this site? If I click on this button, visit site, it will open that page, and I will get this browser. I will get the IP address over here on this online browsers. So that browser, the Brave browser is hijacked, so I can run any command. Like if I want to run the command, like if I want to do phishing attack, I will go to social engineering and I will choose the phishing, Google phishing, and when I click on this execute button, it will show the target, this phishing page. Once the target will enter his details and click on sign in, I can get all the details of the target. Alright, I will get all the details like username and the password. So using this way, you can perform this attack. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. Now we will see the practical on stegnography. The tool we will be using in this is stick hide. Stick hide lets us hide information within other files. I have prepared an image and a text file containing a password. Let's see how to use stick hide to hide the text inside the image. First, install stick hide. For that, just type apt install stick hide. It will install stick hide. After installing, follow my instruction. Now we want to embed the text file inside the image, right? For that we'll use stick hide, and we'll open the help page for stick hide. If we want to select the cover file, we will be choosing this option CF. So cover file is 1.jpg. Alright, so cover file is this one, and this is the file that we want to embed, right? So just hit enter. It will ask you for password. Just type any password. I'm typing here 1 2 3 4 5 6. Re-enter the password. I've entered 1 2 3 4 5 6. Alright, so that's your choice. You can enter any password. Alright, and the next thing is how we can extract this file. In that this 1.jpg file, it is having the text but it is not visible. So how we can extract that, right? The command that you have to use for extracting the data is this one, stick hide -- extract, and just give that stego file. After mentioning that stego file, just give the text file where you want to output the data. Alright, now just hit enter and will ask for password. Just type the password. Let's saying that 2.txt does already exist. We want to override it. Okay, we will override it. Okay, we overwritten that 2.txt. So let's see what it contains. Yeah, it contains my password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, and even the password file contains the same password. So this is about the today's session. Alright, so hope you guys like this session. In this video, we will see what is stegnography. Imagine you have a pic of a favorite animal, let's say a cute cat, but if I told you that you could hide a secret message right there inside the cat pic, and no one would even know that it is there. Stegnography is a practice of concealing one piece of information within another, often in a way that is not easily detectable. It involves hiding data within files or messages. This technique is often used for security and privacy purposes, but it is totally different from cryptography, which focuses on making the hidden data unreadable rather than invisible. So next time when you look at pic of a cat or any other pic, remember that there might be a secret message hiding. Guys, in today's session, we will be covering phishing attacks. Before that, let's understand one term, human hacking. You might wondering if it is really possible to hack a human. Yes, it is possible. An attacker uses the right word and the right tone to manipulate you. Once an attacker has successfully influenced your mindset with this technique, gaining access to your system becomes easier. Consequently, your system can be compromised. So using right words and right tone, an attacker can hack any person's mind. Let's see what is a phishing attack. In this attack, an attacker will send you the malicious link, and once you will click on that link, you will redirect to the phishing page. And as you fill your information, the attacker will get your details. So let's perform this attack, and let's see the practical on it, right? If you want to perform phishing attack, just search in Google Zfisher GitHub. From GitHub you can clone this repo. Just click on this icon, it will copy it, and then just open your terminal and type. So finally, let's install this tool. If you want to install this tool, you have to use this command git clone, and the link of the tool it's showing this is already existing. So just go to that directory, Zfisher directory. Alright, and here just list all the files and the folders, and here you have to execute this file zfisher.sh. Here Zfisher is giving 30 plus template, and I'm choosing the second one, that is for Instagram phishing page. Alright, and I want the traditional login page, so I will select first, and I just perform it in my local host. And do you want to use a custom code? Just set it to default. I open this in my local host and enter any details like my username and my password. It will store my username and password over here. So this is all about phishing attack. In today's session, we are going to explore Wi-Fi hacking. Don't worry if you're new to this, I will guide you through the steps in an easy to follow manner. Step 1. Gathering information. The first step we need to do is gather information about the target network. Second step, checking connected devices. Now let's see how many devices are currently connected to the target machine. The third step, disconnecting a user. Now we'll use a tool called AirPlayNG to disconnect one user from the network. Next step, we have capturing the handshake. Once the user reconnect, we'll capture something called a handshake. Alright, and the last step we have is trying passwords. Now comes the fun part. Using AirCrackNG, we'll try various passwords from a list to crack the security. This is also known as wordless attack. Let's move on to the practical demonstration to see all of this in action. Remember, this is for educational purpose only. Alright. the session where we will explore what is mobile hacking. We'll break down what mobile hacking is and why hackers often target Android users. Mobile hacking is about finding ways to get into people's phone. Hackers try to access information or control devices through tricky methods. Now, one question may be arising in your mind: why hackers target Android users? Hackers often focus on Android users because it's a popular system. More Android users means more opportunity for hackers to try their tricks. Now there are some techniques for mobile hacking. The first technique is through malware attacks, the second one is through phishing attacks, third one is through network attacks, and fourth is by finding vulnerabilities in the application. Then through application, they can easily hack your mobile phone. So these are the techniques that hackers use to hack into your mobile phone. Alright, so let's see it practically. Search in Google, Rabbit, the first page. Just open this first page, alright, and here just click on this code and this icon. After that, just go to your terminal and just install this tool, or you can install it directly using this command. These are the commands that you can copy, alright. So just directly copy these commands and you can install this tool. So copy this command and just paste in your terminal. After that, it's gonna install this tool. Just type ls. It's showing you that you want to auto install it. It's not showing you here one file is there for auto install Linux, auto install _Linux. So we need to execute this file, auto install Linux. After that, it will automatically install this tool. Alright. After installation, you just have to go to just open another terminal, and we'll be using ngrok here. Okay. So we'll write ngrok TCP and use any port that you want to use. Like I'm using here 8484. Alright. So here it's giving me a link. Alright, so why we are using this TCP protocol? Because TCP is a connection oriented protocol, that's why we are using TCP. Now just copy this section selection. Alright, just copy this link. Now this tool, just type ahmeth, then it will open ahmeth. Alright, and now just go to APK Builder. Just open APK Builder. Here just type the server IP that you copied it from here and the port. After that, just click on, just keep the permission. Like you want to have camera storage or anything that you want to have, just click on that option, and then you have to click on this button, break button. Then it's gonna build that application. Alright, and now we have to send this application to the victim. We can send it using WhatsApp or anything that you want. Like if you want to mail the application to the victim, then even you can send it on mail. It's your choice. After sending this application to the victim, you will get access to the victim mobile phone, and you can do anything. Like you want to take the front snap, or you want to take the back snap, you can take it, or you want to check his file manager, or take list, location, or anything that you want to see. Alright, this is all about today's session. Thanks for watching. Today we are going to talk about Windows hacking, what it is, why it happens, and how it is done. Let's get into it. Windows hacking means finding way to sneak into Windows computer, and the hackers try to manipulate the Windows operating system to exploit vulnerabilities, and they always try to extract sensitive information. So what are the ways that we can hack Windows operating system? We can use password cracking methods to hack the Windows operating system. The next way, we can exploit vulnerability. If there is any vulnerability present in the Windows operating system, we can exploit it. And the third way that we have is malware attack. Hackers, they try to distribute the malware. Once you install those malware, your window will be hacked. The next attack is social engineering. The hacker, they will try to manipulate your mind, and they will send you some malicious links. Once you click on any link, your Windows will be hacked. And the next way that we have is remote exploitation. Today we want to see that how we can remotely exploit the Windows operating system and how we can control the Windows operating system. So for that, we will be using VLAN tool. Alright, here we have two tools, VLAN and Hawk Shell. They are both kind of same and they can do the same thing. So we'll be using the VLAN tool. Alright, so that you have to install this tool using git clone command. And after installation, you just have to change the directory. So let's go inside VLAN. You just have to type cd VLAN and you are in the VLAN directory. After that, if you want to check all the files and folders inside the VLAN, you can use ls command. And after that, you have to install all the requirements that is needed for using this tool. After installing all the requirements, now we can use this tool and we just have to execute the Python file, the Python 3 VLAN.py, and we can run this tool. After that, let's start this tool, and here just type help. It will show you the help page of it. And now we want to generate the payload. So for generating the payload, we have generate command, help generate. It will generate the payload. We want a payload for the Windows operating system. For that, just copy this command and just paste it here. And here just copy this PowerShell command. This is the payload. This is the backdoor payload. Just copy it and just paste it in your terminal. I will paste it here. You will get the session. After getting the session, just write shell and the session ID. Alright, but it's showing that detective sudo shell. Press Ctrl C to type exit or deactivate the session. So, but we don't want to deactivate the session. We have already hacked the Windows operating system. Now let's see what is there in that Windows operating system. So let's take the directory of it using dir command. Here are the directories of that Windows operating system. Let's create one directory name d1. Let us create a directory name d1. And now we can create directory. We can do anything in this operating system. Even we can remove all the files from this operating systems. Alright, thanks for watching this video.